Hi, I'm Jeanette Larson with Growth Unlimited. Today we're going to be talking about how you know when you should trust your own intuition. You know, trusting your own intuition keeps you safe and it gives you personal power. It can guide you, giving you confidence and building your resilience. In this video, we're going to talk about when you should listen to that still, small voice and how to make the most out of what it tells you. So, there are actually going to be 7 different things that I'm going to share with you today that will let you know how you can listen to your own intuition and when you should do it. The first one is tune into your body for clues. Your body tells you what it is that you need to do, and this is a part of your intuition. For example, if you feel a knot in the pit of your stomach, you need to identify that as the feeling of fear and address it. Ask yourself, why is it that I feel that way? If you find yourself blushing with embarrassment, ask yourself, why is it that I feel that way? And either of those feelings or any other feeling that you may have could be a guide to tell you what you need to do in that given situation. Secondly, before you make a final decision on anything, make sure your head is clear. Oftentimes, our feelings and emotions get all built up, and we can't think clearly and rationally. And if we make a decision in the heat of that moment, much of the time it's the wrong decision. And so when you have especially an important decision to make sure you give yourself the space and the time that your head and mind are clear and you can think rationally through the process to make the choice. Number 3, don't be afraid to say what you think and feel. There are ways of talking to people that will allow you to do just exactly this and still not be offensive. And if you need help building that kind of thing, take one of our communication courses at the Growth University, because we can help you use assertive language, which is what we're talking about here, in a manner that is not offensive and inappropriate. And yet it does get what needs to be said out and your needs get met. Okay, number 4, if something feels off and it doesn't feel quite right, table the decision that you're being asked to make until you've had time to research it and check it out. And you can always do that. No decision has to be made right there in the split moment, with the exception of possibly something that may be threatening your life. But those kinds of decisions are not typically the kinds of decisions we're talking here. Decisions that you have the space to make take the time to make the right decision are usually made better if you do take the time to do it. Okay, and then when you're making a decision, challenge any assumptions that you may have come up. Much of what we're taught as we grow up actually can prove to be false. And the perceptions that we have may not be the most appropriate perception for the given situation. And so if you assume something, learn to identify what the assumptions are so you know when you're assuming, and then challenge those assumptions. Make sure that what you are assuming is actually correct. Okay, and number 6, educate yourself on having unconscious bias. Here again, we are products of our upbringing. And during the time we grew up, there were many factors that came into our lives that put us in positions where we made unconscious decisions about different things that occurred. These unconscious decisions can turn into biases, and some of those biases are not effective to have. Be aware of yourself enough that you can address those biases and decide whether it's something you want to act on or whether it's something you want to change. And then finally, trust yourself. Know that ultimately you are going to be able to make the best decision about choosing to follow your intuition. And don't be afraid to look at it carefully and fully. But don't be afraid to go with your intuition if that's what you decide to do. Now, every one of these things that I've listed can be done immediately. You can switch thought processes and pay attention to your body in the blink of an eye. And they both will give you insight about yourself that's unparalleled. Learning how to trust your instincts is one of the most fundamental tools in decision making, and it will help you take control of your life. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought. And if you want more information on how to take control of your life, visit us at www.growthunlimited.org. I would love to see you in one of our training courses, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for joining me. Have a great day. Growth Unlimited's mission is to help you have your life your way. We want to help you take control of your life so that you live the life you've dreamed of, that you deserve. We have a proprietary program that helps you do just that. Check us out by visiting our website and take our free assessment to see how we can help you.